SCP-2385. Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Observation Site 2385 has been established around the anomaly, and the quarry in which it was discovered has been purchased by the Foundation. An antechamber has been constructed around SCP-2385's entrance. Entry into SCP-2385 beyond the first 10 meters is prohibited. Instances of SCP-2385-1 that either stray towards, or are berthed near the entryway are to be lured into the antechamber. Specimen of Mus musculus are to be utilized for this purpose. The instance is to be tranquilized, and relocated to a containment pen, TTT. Description: SCP-2385 is a subterranean network composed of undifferentiated human tissue. The matter is bioluminescent, emitting a constant 0.003 lm. The tunnels that make up the structure wind and interlock, forming a multicursal maze. SCP-2385 has a single entrance point. Attempts to either access or assess SCP-2385 from the outside, via tunneling and ground-penetrating radar respectively, have been met with failure. Due to this, the true size of SCP-2385 is unknown. Mapping of the interior has also proven difficult, as its internal topography fluctuates sporadically. New paths will open in the walls, while other sections will close off. SCP-2385-1 and -2 are vermiform 1 lifeforms which periodically grow within SCP-2385. SCP-2385-1 and -2 specimens typically range between 1 to 4 meters in length, with an average weight of 250 kilograms. They possess humanoid heads which are connected to a muscular tail by a fatty midsection. SCP-2385-1 will violently assault anything they perceive to move, including each other. SCP-2385-1 will constrict incapacitated prey prior to consuming smaller organisms, and other SCP-2385-1, whole. SCP-2385-1 will attempt to penetrate larger prey, and consume them from within. A pair of pharyngeal jaws is used to manipulate prey items into the gullet. Instances will wander SCP-2385 with no apparent direction, and seem to be solely motivated by hunger. Research on specimens in captivity has revealed that they do not require sustenance, so the reason for this behavior is unknown. SCP-2385-2 instances are typically larger than their -1 counterparts, and are identifiable by a fibrous growth over their eyes. SCP-2385-2 are completely docile, and have never been observed feeding. They will converge with one another, and seem to travel through SCP-2385 with intent. Exploration SCP-2385-1, October 1, 2003 D-11424 was selected to ascertain the function of the anomaly, and to determine whether manned explorations were feasible. D-11424 was equipped with a shoulder-mounted camera, 1 week's supply of rations, 1 Ruger LC-9, as well as several reserve magazines, a machete. Very little information was gleaned, as D-11424 was struck by an instance of SCP-2385-1, and lost his camera 10 minutes into the exploration. Contact was lost, and D-11424 was presumed dead. Exploration SCP-2385-2, December 21, 2003, photograph taken by A47. The instance picture did not react to the presence of the drone. Forward, a remote-controlled drone, A47, is sent into SCP-2385, initial exploration video log transcript, begin log, 2401. The camera shakes as A47 navigates the terrain. After 10 meters, the path spirals clockwise, leading to an intersection. To the left, 4 SCP-2385-1 are engaging each other in combat, while another 2 lie motionless. A47 is directed down the right path. 2408 A47 continues down the path, which at this point should place the drone back within observational site 2385. Over a dozen unborn SCP-2385-1 and -2 are growing throughout this hall. See attached photo, and A-47 is maneuvered around them. 2419 An instance of SCP-2385-1 is laying to the side of the tunnel, and is ingesting another instance. It lashes out when the drone draws near, but cannot fully ambulate due to its feeding. 2424-3 Fighting SCP-2385-1 block further progress. A-47 directed to turn around. The path A-47 had been traveling down can be seen to end abruptly. With no further options, A-47 continues towards the instances. 2426 The largest of the instances is killed. Its head and tail are swallowed by the remaining SCP-2385-1, which begin to manipulate it down their throats. A-47 is able to continue unimpeded. 2429 An SCP-2385-1 instance, which had been spotted from afar growing from the ceiling, detaches as A-47 passes beneath it. The instance attacks A-47, rendering it immobile after several strikes. 2431 The instance wraps around A-47, and attempts to consume it. 2443 The instance gives up, and leaves the area. 932 The wall to A-47's left opens up, and two SCP-2385-2 exit. One instance approaches A-47 while the other one prods the wall to the right, which opens as well. D-11424 emerges from the tunnel to A-47's left, brandishing his machete. Both instances exit through the new tunnel, followed by D-11424. 1003, A-47 runs out of battery. End log. Exploration SCP-2385-3, February 6, 2004. Forward, an SCP-2385-2 specimen was taken from Foundation captivity, henceforth Subject Alpha SA, and anesthetized. After a microcamera was surgically implanted, SA was placed within SCP-2385. 2405 to 2421 SA wakes up and looks around before heading straight. It traverses SCP-2385 uneventfully for a few minutes, before coming across an open area filled with fetal SCP-2385-1 instances. SA stops at several, and can be seen rubbing its face against theirs. One instance thrashes and snaps at SA, though the bulk of its mass is still embedded within SCP-2385, restricting its movements. 2439 to 2445 The path splits out into three different tunnels. SA selects a path, and tries to continue, though it is apparently frightened by two SCP-2385-1 instances engaging in combat. Another can be briefly seen attempting to feed on a fetal instance growing from the ground. SA flees, and selects another path. 147 A nearby wall opens up, and two SCP-2385-2 instances exit, -2B, -2C, and begin to travel the way SA came from. SA follows suit. 322 to 531 The group encounters a lone SCP-2385-1, which attacks -2C. -2B wraps around and physically restrains it. For the next 2 hours, the group takes turns nuzzling the SCP-2385-1 instance. Notably, it develops the fibrous growth characteristic of SCP-2385-2 instances over its eyes. Afterwards, it is released, and becomes docile. Henceforth -2D. 533 to 1242 The group continues through SCP-2385. At various points, they are observed prodding the walls of SCP-2385 to produce new paths. At 11:15, SCP-2385 shifts and encloses the group. -2D and -2B feel about the walls, eventually producing an alternate route. At this point they confront an SCP-2385-12 instance blocking further progress. -2B and -2C are observed to nuzzle each other, prior to -2B charging the SCP-2385-1 instance. The group crawls over and around the instance as it consumes -2B. -2C remains behind, 27:21-2D is ambushed from a side tunnel. The larger instance drags it around a bend and out of sight, and the opening seals shut. 33:57-34:18 SA encounters an SCP-2385-1 instance, which chases it through SCP-2385. SA selects the path which terminates after several meters, trapping it. SA does not defend itself as the instance attacks and subdues SA, and begins to feed on it. At 34:11, a male voice can be heard shouting, prior to D11424 coming into view. He kills the instance with his machete, and kneels down next to SA. D11424, "Hey there, little guy. You alright?" D11424 leans in and pets SA. D11424, "Yeah, you're fine. Get up, D11424, I know where it is, come with me." 34:19 34:41 D11424 leads SA through the area, stopping at one point to carve a piece out of SCP-2385, which he consumes. 34:43 The path opens up into a large room with a bright luminescent sphere levitating a meter off the ground, estimated to be 10 meters in diameter. D11424, "Here we are." D11424 walks over to the sphere and places a hand on it. D11424, "You ready?" 34:44 SA approaches D11424. It alternates between looking at the sphere, and the path they came down. D11424, "S alright. They'll come back, they always do. Come on now." D11424 beckons towards the sphere. 34:46 SA prods at the sphere and pushes its way inside. 34:47 Unknown. Personnel that viewed the live feed were found to be incapable of describing what they witnessed. Subsequent playbacks terminate at 34:46. Addendum SCP-2385-A, on the day of Exploration 3's conclusion, Maya O of Elgin, Illinois was admitted to the local hospital, complaining of abdominal pains and suffering vaginal bleeding. An emergency surgery was performed upon the discovery of a foreign object lodged within her uterus, which was found to be a microcamera. Agent Nakamura was dispatched to investigate. Nakamura was able to confirm that the item's serial number matched the one implanted within SA, and confiscated it. Multiple articles covering the event in hyperbole were issued through Foundation-owned bizarre news publications. Object reclassed as Keter, footnotes, 1. Worm-like, 2. This was the largest specimen to be recorded, at approximately 7 meters in length and estimated to weigh over 400 kg, rating +162+, X, rating +162+, X, info, SCP-2385, somewhere in the between, author, Shagidrid Locks, SCPs, SD Locks Proposal, When Day Breaks, Fear the Light, SCP-3980, Blind Lead the Blind. All transmissions from FA block are to be disregarded. There were no survivors. SCP-2193, monthly termination. No evidence for the initial adoption or implementation of such a policy exists in any Foundation records. SCP-3280, after the storm, it is a dark and stormy night. SCP-783, there was a crooked man. SCP-783 and D209 remain in the hallway for the duration of the night. Snapping is heard intermittently. D209 ceases screaming at 04:27, SCP-783-L1, Exploration Log 1, D2172 turns towards the source of the noise to find the naked body of an elongated SCP-783 victim. It is sprawled across the road, unmoving, a few dozen meters away. SCP-1661, Gremlins. SCP-1661 prefers to hunt collectively at night, attacking their target mid-flight. SCP-2385, somewhere in the between. SCP-2385 is a subterranean network composed of undifferentiated human tissue. SCP-2923, X-Men Syndrome, 12 amazing flavors, 12 incredible powers. SCP-3963, I contain multitudes, a young woman, covered head to toe in bile and blood, was seen to be ejected from the wound, SCP-4910, the Grinner, previous 58 capture attempts unsuccessful, involving serious dental violence, internal bleeding, loss of life, SCP-3246, a nice old lady, knitwear, and crocheted items produced by SCP-3246 present a number of anomalous attributes that are apparently tailored to the intended recipient's personal wants or needs, SCP-3247, a magic mime and his Mighty Morphin Method acting spider kids, 4 dozen SCP-3247A paired off to form what seemed to be marijuana cigarettes. D-11424 was successful in lighting and smoking one pair until they were reduced to ash. Tails, title, rating, not fade away, 167, reap what you sow, 78, paradigm shift, 60, a reason to die, 39, and then I died 4, series 2, 30, group of interest formats, title, rating, SBC 173, 208, LTE 2712 Bosch, 114, Piran Tortoise the Vile. 109, SBC 2935, 107, rating plus 162 plus, X, rating plus 162 plus, X.